applicant of Mayor Pablo Oli Memorial High School. Hello, grade 11 students. Welcome to Mount Phil's Earth Science class. Hello, grade 11 students. It's nice to be back. How are you? Let's not forget to send a message to this messenger link with the provided format for your attendance. This session, we are going to talk about the concept of waste generation and management with a focus in the learning competency of describing how people generate different types of waste, which is the solid, liquid, and gaseous, as the makers of the various materials of resources and everyday life. This session has the following objectives. First, enumerate the different types of waste, solid, liquid, and gaseous, which people produce as the mixtures of various materials and resources in everyday life. Second, create an innovative community plan in minimizing waste production in everyday life. Third, be resourceful in the utilization of resources in everyday lives. And lastly, possess sensitivity and conservation of daily resources for future generations. The content of this session has been gathered from the following references. Before we discuss our topic for today's session, grade 11 students, buckle your belts for we are going to have a group activity. Please listen to the instructions. Group yourselves through a random count of 1 and 2. Each group must guess 5 keywords based on the pictures given in the PowerPoint presentation. Each group is given 2 minutes to guess the 5 keywords. All members, regardless of gender, are encouraged to voice out their answers and ideas. If the time is up, the second group will go next. The order of the players will be determined through a raffle draw. Every correct answer of the group corresponds 5 points for all members. The total score to be accumulated is 25 points. Is everything clear, class? Let us now begin the group activity. Congratulations Group 1 for garnering the highest score of 25 points. I hope that in our next game-based activity, you will still try to retain your ring. Let us proceed to another group-based game. This time, it is called Group Relay. Here are the instructions. I will show a category in the PowerPoint slide wherein each group will alternately give an answer which belongs to the said category. The group who repeats an answer or who cannot answer within 5 seconds loses the round. Each member of the group must stand in line and after answering, will line at the back and wait for his or her turn to answer again. Each round is equivalent to 5 points. There will be a total of 3 rounds for this game-based activity. Let us begin. First category, types of waste people produce every day. Let us start with Group 1, the winning group, then to be alternately followed by Group 2. Second category, daily activities of the people that produce waste. Last category, ways on how to properly manage waste. Congratulations Group 2 for accumulating 25 points for all the group members. How was the game-based activities class? Thank you so much for your cooperation. I hope that you will still be as participative the next time. It seems to me that your minds have been awakened and are now active. Then let me address these analytic questions to everyone. Anyone is encouraged to answer, alright? First question. Why is it that waste management is an ongoing problem in our society? Thank you, Kay. It is true that waste management has been an ongoing problem in the society, or it has not been well addressed for decades now. It is also true that as time advances, waste management worsens than ever. Next question. As a student, regardless of who you are and what you are, how can you help in minimizing the waste that people produce on a daily basis? Thank you, Kay. I agree with you that the simplest thing a student can do to minimize daily waste production is recycling. It may be cliche, but its contribution is already proven to be effective. Moving on to our discussion proper, categories of waste: solid, liquid, and gaseous. Solid waste are any discarded or abandoned materials. For example, the garbage, any construction debris, commercial refuse, sludge from water supply or waste treatment plants. Liquid, fluid waste consisting of sewage and domestic wastewater or processed water or other liquids. Example, human and animal excreta. Gaseous. Gaseous waste are of gaseous state in the normal temperature. For example, oxides of carbon, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, and hydrocarbons. Sources of waste. Medical or clinical sources. Medical waste includes surgical items, blood, body parts, pharmaceuticals, wound dressings materials, syringes, and needles. Agricultural sources. This type of waste is generated by agricultural activities such as farming, livestock breeding, and market gardens. Industrial sources. Industry sources produce different kinds of waste products. Modern waste management techniques. Recover through recycling. Recycling is not only great for the environment, but it also provides a considerable economic benefit to the individual and the economy as a whole. Recycling is ultimate because it reduces the work needed to produce something for its consumption. Of course, not everything can be recycled. The main things that can be recycled are plastics, paper, and glass. Recycling requires effort from all parties, including you. Biological reprocessing. This process of waste disposal is only applicable to those of organic nature like plants, food, crops, and other food products. Any questions, class? If none, then let us apply your learnings through an impromptu presentation. Let's listen to the instructions carefully. Group yourselves into three based on your interest, creating poem, dance interpretation, and poster making. 6 minutes is given to each group to create an impromptu presentation based on their choice which aligns with the theme. Production of waste every day, manage them properly, preserve nature for longevity. Each presentation must not exceed 1 minute and 30 seconds. Each group will be rated based on these rubrics. Time is up. Let us now identify the order of the presentation through Drew Ballot. We are going to start with the dance interpretation, to be followed by the creating of poem, and lastly, poster making. Thank you so much, grade 11 students. You were all wonderful. The only feedback that I can give you is the word awesome. Now that you have shown how talented and creative you are, let us move on to our assessment. Please be guided with these instructions. On a whole sheet of paper, draft a community action plan in managing daily produced waste in your barangay. Please refer to the format and rubric being provided. You are given 12 minutes to do the task. Good luck! Please submit your outputs through this messenger link. As an enhancement of today's session, I would like you to enumerate 3 possible outcomes of not managing the daily waste produced by people in the community. Please write it on a 1/4 sheet of paper, and we will decide the next session's its mode of submission. Before we greet each other or thank yous for today's class, I would like for us to ponder on this quote relating to Mother Nature. Once again, thank you and have a blessed day, everyone.